first of all, great freaking job today. Absolutely massive. Obviously, in right there, when you sell here and it then goes further, that sucks. But that was on SPX. If anyone held, they ran 2,500%. But also in SPY at 511s for tomorrow. Now, listen to me. Very important video. This is one you gotta listen to. This news here, this candle here, that is that Besant is meeting with the Japanese Finance Minister Kato. Okay, they're gonna discuss Forex issues. What does this mean? Well, with gold up here, right? Huffing and puffing. Oh shit, this way. With that doing that, here, check this out. See that? See that? Okay? See that? See, that is where that candle is from. Why would they do this? Okay. We got something on the Japanese. We're gonna ask them now to devalue their currency due to the carry trade remaining, okay, in order to save the dollar and send the dollar. See that? Okay. That is your short-term catalyst. Okay? And if they're doing that, they just started. More to come. That is one thing. That's going to be everything. Another thing is, why in the fudge does Nike explode into close and keep going if we're not about to do some type of Vietnamese deal? Okay, Da Nang, here we come, baby. So, good morning, Vietnam, happening very soon. That does not mean that there's going to be a deal with China, but you can play the Vietnam stock here. Remember, that's where it is. Liberation Day, Liberation Day, Liberation Day. Super candle, bam, it's ready to go. Gonna be grabbing some Nike tomorrow. I wanted those 60s, but I just discovered this into close here. Obviously it's ripping. Meta, same thing, ready to go. Okay, Nvidia, ready to go. I'll be playing Meta, obviously. Played this really nice today. I'm ready to rock this one as well. Never hurts to have this, smash this today. The point is, we have a new ghost candle. Okay, we got a new ghost candle down at 510. Now we can either straight rip, which it's looking like we're doing. That's why we have 511s. Remember, sold SPX, took SPY. Okay, that's why we have it. The ghost candle is down to 510. It came after hours. With this happening here, it could mean you're not going back down there. Where could this rally lead? Well, ask yourself. Last time we pulled a dead stow, we went 590. So we get a $50 move here. I know, sounds crazy. I would not be surprised, since this Bollinger Band is turning up, that we go visit this trend line. All right, at all, could go higher easily up to here. I'm ready for it. After that, good night. Once we get up there and China still has no deal with us and we're forced to move the tariff window or slap on more, it ain't gonna be pretty. But yeah, watch this channel. I would not be surprised if we get some news and we manage to get quite higher this week. So I'm on for it. Watch it. Doesn't have to follow through at all. It's just a theory here with Big Fear, because we need to intervene with this fondue here. Remember a few weeks ago we pumped the market to drive the yields down, and that's what we're forced to do right now. Okay, now on top of that, on top of this currency manipulation, the Dow Jones has dropped 1,000 points 11 times in history. 11 times in history. Where art thou? 11 times in history. In history. 11 times in history. Guess what? 4 of those times was after Liberation Day. That's how fucked up things are. But eggs have come down. All right. Before anybody gets egg on their face, let's try to catch a little bit of relief rally and put in a higher low here. Because if we don't, still have that other ghost candle on SPY at 501. But they're cooking. They're cooking. I smell it. I smell it. You know what happens when I smell something. So let's try to catch it. If not tomorrow, by Wednesday. I'm not going to pass up an opportunity like that. However, MACD, not as awesome. What else? Not as awesome. This shit looks absolutely foul. But we have the United States of America on the line here, literally. Somebody knew. Ooh, yeah. So we might chop tomorrow, but I do think we go very soon. I'll be buying dips here on out until Friday, unless something changes. Clearly, we're looking to gappy wappy here. First stop here. Well, actually there. First stop 519. Over that, pre-market high. What I'm really aiming to go do is fill this gap here. That's still a decent chunk. $10 on SPY. Yeah. Then we see if we can do 542. So I will play live on voice per usual. Pretty decent setup here. Let's get going, because nobody likes this shit. Even though, you know me, I said today, I've never been this bearish, which is why I took puts. Sold them here. Okay, relief bounce down, grab put. The whole thing, I think the whole Powell Trump shit has to be theater, because it's borderline like AOC. But yeah, the system's fucked, and QE fast. Or you're gonna have to usher in a new system. With that said, guys, let's rock it tomorrow. God bless.